Right, so first things first, this is going to be a video in regard to how to go live. So just assume for all intents and purposes in this example that you are already inside of your own personal Facebook group or your private Facebook group, if you will. You'll click right here where it says write something. Sometimes the icons don't say live right away, so it'll come up with this little pop-up. It'll say create a post. You don't need to type anything at this moment in time, especially if your intention is to go live via your computer and or a tablet that has an internet connection. You'll see this little icon that looks like a video recorder or a camcorder, and it's red. It'll say live video. You'll click on it one time. Then it'll ask you this question over here on the far left. Choose where to post. You'll want to make sure that it does default to post in group, and then the type of group, or specifically which group it's going into, the one that you were probably just in, shows up right here, and so that should match up just fine. You'll click, make sure this one is selected, go live. Then it'll say when are you going live. I would recommend, especially when the energy is high, if it's not an event that you're planning in advance and you're going to go live right then and there, then just leave it where it's showing now. And then it'll say stream setup. Click on where it says webcam, and so it's going to end up asking the inputs or where the source is coming from for the video. Right now I'm doing a video recording, and so in my own setup personally, the camera that I have attached to my setup is utilizing the OBS. I don't know what it stands for, unfortunately, but it's this acronym that is a different software. It's not related to Facebook whatsoever or Google or anything like that. So if I were going to go live, I would click on this right here, and then it would instantly select the input, and it would mirror what this screen recording software looks like. Then it's asking, where are you getting your microphone or the audio from? Then that can just stay on default. Right now it's giving me all these different options. These are my headphones. This is the microphone I have attached. This is the laptop that I am using as part of my setup. And then this could be like a virtual option. I don't know what it means necessarily, but in your case, just depending on what you're using, I would just recommend whatever is the most simple. So for yourself, if you're currently on your laptop or you don't have some sort of camera or external or peripheral device attached, just make sure whatever is the very first choice is probably going to be the default. So just make sure that is the one that's selected. That's fine. And then I would not select start screen share. And the reason is because at the moment that this video is being recorded, Facebook, when you go live, especially on the computer or on they don't let you switch back and forth. So let's say you had a presentation you wanted to share or something like that on the screen. If you were to click start screen share, for the demonstration I'm giving at this exact moment in time, it wouldn't be beneficial. So what we would normally advocate, or what I would recommend strongly, just so that you minimize the headache and it's not as difficult or challenging to have a bunch of different things figured out, or you don't need to troubleshoot a lot. We're just going to pretend that I had switched this input to that one because that's the preferred camera that I have for my setup. So if I were to do that, then it would, this image that you see right here where my head is, it would actually be showing here, and it would mirror what the camera sees into this little box as an example. Then you would click right here, add post details. A title, it does say is optional. I would not recommend that you consider that the rule of thumb. It shouldn't be optional. You should absolutely say a title. And what would I recommend putting there? Simple, just like a hook or something. 15 words or less about what's the premise or the context of the actual video that the person's going to watch. So an example of a hook could be something like the 3 steps that you need in order to achieve XYZ, or the 1 framework that helped me save $10,000 in my business, or it just make it congruent back to some pillar that's contextual with your offer. And of course, like your vehicle, how you help people, and your method or your process. Then the description, you don't have to write this long paragraph or anything like that. You could just have a 1 to 2 sentence type of description. You can always modify these later, but I would absolutely advocate for putting a title that is very hook-like to captivate or engage your audience, whoever's going to be watching this. And then you don't need to do this. That's only if you want to. Then you'll click save. So like example hook, I'll click that there. Description. This video is about XYZ, so that way you can just kind of see how it looks. Then you would click save. It'll update this section right here. And the moment that you are done doing that, what happens is up here, or down here, I apologize, it'll have this button that says back or this button that says go live, and then clicking go live. So as you can see, I just went live for a few seconds. Nobody could see anything because I didn't have the actual camera assigned. Hopefully this video has been valuable or helpful to you, and thank you so much for watching. In regard to going live, if you do happen to have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know.